Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Lumina Sky. Hi, my estrellitas. How is everyone doing today? Hope you guys have been having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening. I hope you guys have all been doing good and been taking care of yourselves. Like, make sure you eat enough, including dessert. Dessert is amazing. Yay! My favorite is hard. It's between I have a lot of desserts that are my favorite, but at the moment, just because it is spring/summer, the strawberry season. So anything strawberry, oh my god, it's delicious. I just had some strawberries right now. I'm gonna put strawberries with lechera. So lechera is not condensed milk. It is condensed milk, isn't it? I have to check to make sure my facts are straight. But yeah, I put some lechera on my strawberries. Oh, delicious. I'm like, oh, favorite dessert. Oh, and remember to stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Grab yourself some coffee, tea, iced coffee, one of my favorites. But speaking of staying hydrated and desserts, because they make your heart guilty pleasure, they're such a guilty pleasure, and I love them. I'm going to transition that into our new game we're going to be playing. It is a demo game, because guys. I think we're going to get too excited. I know I'm too excited already. I was playing around with my mic and my audio. I just was hearing just the entry of the song, the introduction, how it goes for this game. The song, my sister, Oyuki Morningstar, recommended it to me. And I was like, ooh, just because I saw them on their on her wallpaper, I was getting very interested. Guys, you will not be sorry just by the look alone of these characters. You might already know which one I'm talking about. If you don't, let me introduce you. Watch when this happens, guys. Watch. It's like, you're going to be hearing it by itself. I'm like, Ready? That's good. Just listen. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing like hardcore. Look at this. Look at this blush. Oh my god, they're just so hot. Just by looking at these guys, you melt. Like, I'm melting at the moment. I'm not even joking. Look. Oh my gosh. The song, the music alone is what brings my heart is literally pounding. You hear the bump. You hear that? That's exactly how my heart is going at the moment, guys. It's Touchstarved. Oh my god, see? I ramble. So the game we're playing is Touchstarved. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just love hearing the intro music. It's just by itself. Look at this. Oh. I'm like obsessed. I saw these characters like in Yuki's desktop and as their wallpaper saver, and I was like, oh my god, who are these guys? And that's what she told me. Play it, you won't be sorry. She did the demo one too, and wow, I'm like, oh my gosh, just the character design alone is what got me like, oh my gosh, I just got hooked. So I'm going at this with out knowing what the game's about and any backgrounds on it. All I know is that it is, I believe, a visual novel game. It is dark romance, and that's basically all I know. The developer is Red Spring Studio, and it is an indie game. So I'm very excited because does this not remind you, and just that whole thing, like one of those fantasy books that where it's just leading up and you meet the head villain that turns into the lover? Oh my god, I kid you not, I'm just like, oh my god, my face, my cara is está roja, it's red right now. I'm kid you not, just by seeing them and the music. Okay, I'm excited. Ay, pero no, estos hombres, these men are I'm head over heels. I just don't even know which one I even want to choose. I'm like, all right. I can continue going on and like thirsting over them. So look at this. The visual effects are amazing. The eyes, the detail of it, and we're not even starting it. This is just the title. Hopefully the volume's not too loud, guys. Sorry, I've been playing around with it, but I'm not sure if it's too loud. I feel it's loud. If not, I'll just edit it. Well, let's get all right, everyone. So it's Touchstarved, and now let's get started. I'm excited. I'm like, disclaimers. Streamers and content creators should set music volume to 0 in order to disable copyright music. This is a demo of Touchstarved prologue and not finished product. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I gotta set the music to 0. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm such a weirdo. I can just do this. So there you go. Touchstarved is intended for an older audience. Ooh, I'm excited. I love when they say that. It contains mature content that includes but is not limited to horror, graphic violence, strong language, alcohol, and drug references, injury, and dismemberment. Oh, player discretion is advised. This is gonna be interesting. Ooh, I love playing like for the older audience games. It gets, I don't know if it's me, but it goes more into like that's why I like horror movies and everything. I'm like, I'm a baby sometimes watching the horror movies, but I still love it. That's why I go to Halloween Horror Nights and all that stuff because I just love that adrenaline rush. So let's see. Oh, I'm excited. If you accept the content warning, please click to proceed. I love the way they do this. It's like when you're signing a waiver, like when you're waiting for like Horror Nights or something, and you know how it tells you like beware and everything, and like upon entering like agreeing to the terms and of everything, and it just gets your like blood like a pumping and your adrenaline like it goes pss, pss. Ow, right now I have a cut. But no, I'm like, I'm like, but no, I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm red in the face. I'm like, I know. It's like when oh my gosh, when you meet your like boy band and you're like, oh, fantasizing about it already. But I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm only recording. Okay. This feels literally like the first time you have like a crush and you're like, don't look at me, let me meet us, please. And when you're like back burly and you're getting that crush and you're like, what is this feeling? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me. But I'm getting like much different feelings right now. I'm like, oh my god. In Touchstarved, I'm kidding you not. This is how bad it is. I'm getting goosebumps. In Touchstarved, your choices matter. The decisions you make may result in unique dialogue, interactions, and or even choices in red text, which contain exclusive content. Oh my god, what do you mean by that? Try playing through the demo more than once and choosing different options. Ooh, guys. Okay. You might even uncover a secret ending. Oh, and remember, there are no wrong choices, only interesting ones. Choose wisely and save often. Excited. Controls. Left click on progress text and dialogue. Mouse wheel up, rewind text and dialogue. Okay, mouse wheel down, progress text and dialogue, and spacebar. Hide the UI. Press space again to bring it back. Okay. Okay, so spacebar, hide it. Bring it back. Okay, hold down to progress. Rewind is up. Going down is to progress it. Okay. And left click. Okay. I'm like, okay. Let me wake up my Lumina. Choose your pronouns. Okay. Are they going to pop out? Okay. She, her. She, her. This world began to unravel long before you were born. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just playing in the background. Sorry, guys. Took me a while. It's recording it. I'm hearing it, but it's off. Okay. To unravel long before you were born. Oh my god, I'm excited. It all started with fog falls. Spectral mist blend from the steams where reality wore so thin it split. And from the fog emerged monsters, inhuman beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect. Others were mindless beasts driven by little more than bloodshed. As unrest spread and cities fell, humans cowered in fear while monsters thrived amid the chaos. And then there's you. You don't know what you are, but one terrible truth is certain. You were born cursed, with hands that alter the minds of those you touch. Ooh, it's kind of like a rogue type of situation, except of like absorbing the energy. I'm able to change the minds a telepath plus like rogue's ability. X-Men, sorry. I love X-Men references. Choose your backstory. Oh. The Unnamed, a fallen oracle. I like how that switch went. The Unnamed, a fallen oracle. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. The priests claim your touch bestowed enlightenment, but a visiting mage revealed your curse for what it was. Spurred on by the mage's word, you fled in search of Cenobium. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body and soul. An innate sixth sense gives you a heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presence. Ooh, I like that. All right. God, the symbols or emblems are gorgeous. I love all this. Like the color scheme, the whole thing, the story going. We're just starting and I'm like already falling in love with this. The exile, a solitary survivor. You were exiled to a life far from civilization. Your only kinship was with an elder hermit who taught you how to survive in the wild. He lost his life in search of a cure for you. Aww, but left you with finally to pursue the cenobium. You're a seasonal survivalist, well versed in deciphering soulless behaviors. You've gained fluency in various languages and an uncanny intuition for detecting danger. Ooh, okay. The alchemist. Ooh, the abandoned mage. An exiled Cenobian mage took you in as a child, raising you as her apprentice. She seemed to take pity on your curse, but you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject. Ooh, you fled to the Cenobium seeking a cure. You're an experienced spellcaster with an encyclopedia knowledge of alchemy, spellcraft, and history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic. Oh, I'm gonna choose the alchemist. I love it. I was like, it kind of gives me like a Tangled Mother Gothel type of vibe that he took me in, and I was like, oh, thank you. Pero no. It was just for her own benefit. And it's like, no, why I trusted you. But now look, am a spellcaster. As you all remember, I am a fairy, technology, and nature. I'm a perfect combination of Flora and Techna from Winx Club. Am I as great as him? No, still a newbie. So we're going to go with the alchemist. Because of all those great factors going in, I love it. I'm just like, oh, okay. I love the way it fades in and fades out. Okay. Your name is Lumina. You selected she/her pronouns. Your backstory is the alchemist. Is this correct? Yes. Yes. The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death. The ever present stench of decay and countless sun bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. I could say death doesn't scare me, but honestly, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan, bound across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. I can hide my hands and deflect probing questions. But sooner or later, people always suspect something strange about me. As rations grew sparse and canteens ran dry, tensions rose. Despair began to set in until I saw it. Is that a city or a castle? It's so pretty. Aridia, the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions bastions of humanity left in the world, and home to a famous alchemy called the Cenobium. I'm going to click. All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's there. I want to save it already. My God, this is gorgeous. Now it reminds me of Castlevania type of like vibes. All that stands between me and a new life is a final stretch of salt-soaked wastes. Or so I think until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Ooh, it's spooky. Okay. Is this fogfall? My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire. Dangerous in cities, but a death sentence beyond them. A thick blanket of fog engulfs us, snuffling out the lantern's light. The wagon lurches to a stop. An eerie silence heavy on the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream. Stay back! No! The cry dissolves into wet gurgling. Ooh, we know what happened. Then the wagon finally pitches to the side. I hit the ground hard. The air punched from my lungs. When I open my eyes, adrenaline lands suddenly. Awful clarity to the carnage around me. Everyone died! No, se murieron. A trader I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud, their back reduced to long strips of torn muscle. Oh my God, gleaming crystal and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Ooh, you could just picture it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, wow. Oh my God. I try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding. White blooms across my vision. Oh my God, I've had that actually happen before. Like when you see like white. So one time, going quickly, me pegué, I hit myself with what are they called? It's those gas lines that you put on the stoves. Like they're like metal, and they're usually yellow coils. They're like really heavy. It's to connect the gas line to the stove. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something from the garage and I saw it and I tried to move it. I don't know how. I think it was stuck in like a furniture that when I finally pulled it, the other end, I was holding one end, so the other end went up and hit me right aquí en mi cabeza, so right on my head. And I kid you not, like I just saw white. And I'm like for a couple seconds and then it came like back. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I told my ma, and she's like, "Qué bueno que no te pegó en tus ojos." She goes, "The good thing it didn't hit your eyes." She goes, "Of course it sucks because it hit your head and like especially to that degree." She goes, "But if it was the eyes, forget it." She goes, and I'm like, "Oh, no." I was like, "No, I already have bad vision." I'm like, and now imagine, heck, no, thank goodness nothing happened, but that sucked. Like it scares you, like when you just see white, and I'm like, I'm just picturing it now, and I'm like, oh, that freaks me out. Sorry, going back to the game. I had to tell you a little story. Only when my eyes finally adjust do I see the dark shape before me. Oh my God! Oh my God! Why does the creature remind me of something? Ah, oh my God! I just blanked out. I'm sorry. A soulless stoops over the twisted form of the caravaner. I freeze, but it swivels its head. I could just imagine going. It would be better if you'll be able to see me or my head moving, but I can't. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and blink as one. Oh my god, that's so freaky because you just get just picture it and you're like, don't move. No, they goes, oh! Oh my gosh. The soul lets out an ear splitting shriek and charges me. I think I was part of that shriek because I'm like, ah! That sound, that noise, I love it. Wait, where did it go? Is it gonna jump scare me? But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist. Or screams in the distance. I need to move on. No, not the horse. El caballo. I love horses. Like, with a passion, I love horses. I loved them since I was 2 months old. No joke. I think I remember telling you that story in my debut video. There you go. But I'm like, for the sake of time, I'll let you. Oh, that'll be a story for another day. But yes, I'm like, oh no. Run for the city or head towards the wagon. Oh. So it's a half and half thing because I need like supplies and everything to go to the wagon, but I need to make it to the city because that thing is out there. It's still behind me. I'm just gonna run for the city. I take off, running deeper into the haze. The fog is so thick that I feel I'm heading in the wrong direction until I see a dim pinprick of light and emanating from the shadows of a spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching for the opaque mist from the source. But the fog falls, twists, and stretches their sound. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts from the fog. Our eyes meet too late. Oh my god. He knocks me to the ground and slips into a patch of mud. The soulless instantly falls on him. Oh my god, it's still going! It catches the driver by his throat and rakes his stomach with razor-sharp claws. Oh my god. He comes apart like a wet paper, spilling intestines and viscera in a steaming tide. I can't talk. Fighting the urge to heave, I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a handhold. Like, shit. My hand catches on the jagged edge of a rib jutting up from the water. Bandages unfurl. Yeah, unfurl. Bandages unfurl around the gouge. Torn deep into my palm. Oh my god. I hate getting cuts in my palm. But the pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Oh my god, who's touching me? Oh, traveler. Oh my god, he's hot. Or they're hot. Can you stand? One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run. They reach for my hand, and I realize too late that my bandages have come undone. No! Oh my god, why? Why'd you touch me? Now look, this is gonna happen. No, don't touch me! The sensation of their thumb brushing the back of my hand sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch, and in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold. No, their lips peel back into a deranged grin. No, what did I do? Now, I've seen this face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of my own making. Their grip on my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Let me Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat, choking off my breath. Oh, I did that a little bit too early. Die. Die, die, die. Spit bubbles at the corner of their mouth and fleeks my face. The edges of my vision darken as my lungs shriek for air. Do I scream for help or fight them off? The best case scenario is for me to fight them off, because if I scream for help, it's going to get more of the attention of that soulless. I gotta fight them off, but fighting them off also gets annoying, so my nails gouge deep into the traveler's wrist. But no matter how much blood I draw, they won't flinch. Oh my god! Kick up! Kick up! I still have a movement in my legs. Kick up! The more I struggle, the tighter the grip grows. My pulse hammers in my ears. Slowly, with each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm going to die. And not because of the fogfall or the soulless, but because of my curse. Tears sting my eyes. No, no, not here. Not like this. But then their hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each raging cough. My vision clears and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine, lips still split in that macabre smile, even as blood seeps between their teeth. Oh my gosh, I love the detail. They give me one last shuddering breath, then slump over the claws hooked through their stomach. Ooh, someone did. Oh my god. That was the one thing I didn't want to happen. I made a horrible choice, everyone, my estrellas. I just made a horrible choice. The soulless shoves the body aside. Its glowing eyes narrow as though grinning. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, there's a flash of claws. Red spills across my vision. Yup, I'm gonna die. I thought there'd be pain, but I sink into the murky water. All I can feel is the grit of silt. The grit of silt filling my mouth, and the icy embrace of shallow water. I spot an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds. Mine, neatly severed at the elbow. Oh my god, mi mano! It should have taken both my arms. Without them, maybe I couldn't survive. I could have survived, actually, sorry. Maybe I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold and alone in a desolate wasteland. A fitting end for a monstrosity like me. I lost my mano. I don't know if it's the left or the right, but I lost my arm. Why? I'm dead. Goodbye. If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone, as is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, cocoon in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror. Nothing at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it. But I take a reflective breath, and air pours into my lungs, then out again in a raging grasp. Feelings come flooding back, warm cloth on my bare skin, a firm surface underneath me, a strange tang of sulfur in the air. I love being able to picture all this. Está maravilloso. I don't know. I'm sorry. Please help correct me. It's beautiful because you can just picture everything, the sensation, the calming of how I'm describing it, and just the sensations and everything. I'm like, oh my god, like I literally have. I'm at one point I'm just closing my eyes, trying to like, oh my god, just take it all in. So it goes. Don't be afraid. I can do voices like, oh my god. Here's contender number one. A twist I can't even speak. I'm so tongue tied. I twist my head toward the voice. Tears flood my blearily eyes at the bright glow of a lamplight. Try not to move. The voice is calm, steady, and commanding. But more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One that thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me. My words come out in a little more than a creaky whisper. Oh, I should have done that. You're right, because I'm like, I lost a lot of blood. I was out of it. It should have been a little bit more like forced, but like tired. Sorry. I got my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. No. No. Who the hell is this? I'm going to try to sit up. I don't know who the heck you are. I managed to push myself up on one elbow. Yeah, because I lost the arm. But my head swims and my surroundings give an alarming lurch. Ah, a serum patient. Yes, I don't know where the heck I am. You could be like putting something in me. I just came from somebody that was using me as a test subject. You think I'm gonna like be like all dandy? Especially after hearing the word patient? I don't have the strength to dignify that with a response. Instead, I pull the sheet up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. The stranger towers over my prone form. Warm light limits his pristine metal coat. My God. This is a doctor? I have to go to the doctor more often if they look like this. Let me put save right now just in case I'm going empty. Okay. Save. Save? Okay. Return. Just in case. You never know. Okay. I instinctively shrink back. And that's when I realize that I'm completely... Oh my gosh, okay. And that's when I realize that I'm completely naked, except for a thin linen sheet. You pervert. I don't care if I'm at the doctor. You're not supposed to take someone's clothes off. But then again, I was badly injured. I don't trust you. Naked, lying on a low cot with a pair of sharp golden eyes watching my every move. The man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. Oh my God, I love this. It's like reading one of those spicy books. If you guys have not read one, read it. I recommend you. They're amazing. After playing this game, I think I'm gonna go find myself one of the best like spicy books out there. Cause oh my gosh, my heart is like pounding. I'm getting just goosebumps, everyone. And this is just the first contender, okay? It's the first guy I meet, okay? Now I could just imagine the other guys. I plunge my hands under the sheet. Though it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Okay. I'm just hoping that I look decent because I had blood everywhere. So I'm sorry, okay? You know, but red is my best color. I'm just letting you know. Strange, cursed, inhuman. I brace myself for his inevitable disgust. But his courteous smile lingers. He just watches in placid silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? Be calm. You are safe here. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere with anyone, even my own mentor, my teacher. Even my own mentor, my teacher, thought I was nothing but a convenient specimen to be used and discarded. I scowl, pull the sheet protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the papers in his hands. You can literally be picturing the papers moving and the movement. It's like, oh my god. It was like gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. I see you are not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured you replacements. My god, I love your outfit. With a soft creak, he rises from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. Ooh, this is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at the portrait right here. Labeling all the body and muscle. Oh my god, this is amazing. I have a lamp like that. My lámpara though is also is electric though. So on that I get to plug it in and have a light bulb inside of it. I love and these are amazing. I love it. I always wanted one of these. It's like a regular like kind of like jewelry box like lock things, but I want one. I have one. I have a story about this too. Well, my first one I had. I love to like make creations or potions from them. And my dog last time I made one. Thankfully, I had what is it? Guava. So and she was able to eat it. Luckily, it was good for her. So I think it was good for her. I hope she was fine. Okay, so with a soft creak, he rises from his. Oh yeah, I already put it. Never mind. This looks like a medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemy, alchemical concoctions line the counters in neat rows. The air makes my nose twitch, a faint whiff of smoke and something distinctly metallic. Is it blood? Blood smells and tastes like iron. What was that? I don't know. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. Oh my god, he's tall. Okay. I'm gonna just say thank you because I have my eyes on you. I still have to thank you because you saved my life. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Thank you. You are very welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. Oh, what a gentleman. Thank you. After you like took off my clothes, but you bandaged me up again. My god, I love your hair. With a curt nod, he leaves through a narrow door. Fashion sense amazing. Hair is amazing. I need that hair treatment. My hair has split ends. I need to either cut it or I don't know. A new fresh dye. Like look at it. Look at my flowy hair though. I need more dye on the bottom for blue. I need a little snippet and I get split ends. You gotta maintain your hair. I'm like lazy on maintaining my hair, but I have to at least do the basics. I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An inch on my elbow stops me short. Oh, an inch. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down absently to rub at it, then freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. I know what I saw. That beast took my arm clean off. And yet, the limb shows no sign of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gingerly flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at the sensation. He stitched me up. I think my arm was like, since it was like, if it was clean off. Yeah, I believe, because yeah, you can t- reattach a body part. I don't know if it's an arm. I know they do it with fingers and other parts. If it's clean off, because it's easy to put it back and the muscles can like form back, I believe. I'm not a doctor, haven't done medical. The only closest thing I got to like medical practice or anything is Grey's Anatomy. But and I know is that, yeah, when it's a clean cut, they could stitch back. He is an amazing doctor. What else did he give me? This is impossible. I should be dead, or at the very least, gasping out of my last breaths. I squeeze my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel, to wake up and find myself bleeding out in the swamp. But nothing happens. The seconds tick by, and my arm remains resolutely healed. My surroundings pristine and quiet. In numb disbelief, I grab the replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling them on. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, bundled with a black woolen cloak. But there's one thing still missing: my bandages. The doctor didn't leave me with any, though I know he saw my hands. La la la. Well, I'm going to go check it out because I need more bandages. I don't want anyone to go through what I could do. Wait. Are I got a question. Are my abilities with my hands and my curse only active when I'm awake? Or not? Because if he took care of my arm. Oh, now I want to see how it goes. How it continues. I slid off the bed and take a few unsteady steps towards one of the drawers. If this is indeed, oh my gosh, if this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages or somewhere. I start opening drawers at random, and of course, that's when the door swings open. You couldn't give me any privacy. You're lucky I have my clothes on. Are you looking for something? Yes, bandages. I whirl around, clutching at a thick roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him, but my leg bumps up against the cot. Yeah, I'm taking these. Sorry, not sorry. Your caution is understandable, though if I meant you any harm, you would know. At least he says it. That doesn't make me feel better in the slightest, but he makes no move towards me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and molted skin disappear under a layer of clean white cotton. May I ask why you need additional bandages? I can help you if you tell me what ails you. Don't not touch me. I doubt it. Traveling to Iridia was a gamble born of desperation rather than hope. Nothing has come close to curing my curse. And yet, my left arm twitches, the arm that was severed before my very eyes. The doctor's unblinking gaze follows my every move. It's clear he won't drop this without some sort of answer. The bandages protect me, and they warn others to stay away. I've tried every way of covering my hands, and this works best. Most people avoid touching me as soon as they see the bandages. An illness, then, or a less mundane affliction, spread by contact. I flinch. He doesn't even sound surprised, and that's far too close to the truth for comfort. I'm just going to decline to answer, yeah. Well, it's personal, and I don't really want to get into it. I have treated every affliction under the sun. I may have answers that you do not. An involuntary snort of laughter escapes me. Where would I have even begin? I did not get to read that. I shake my head. I need to know more about this doctor before he figures me out. Who are you? You may call me Kuras. Kuras. Kuras? No, Kuras. I don't know. I like Kuras. And where exactly am I? Iridia, which I assume you was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go. He's avoiding eye contact with me. Was that always there? I'm paying attention so much. Oh my god. I pressed the button. I have to move my stuff. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment, which you provided. Yes. He says it so simply, as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic addition to me. I frown and flex the fingers on my recently healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine. Thoroughly attached to me. You're saying that you stitched my arm back? Pardon? A Solus attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm clean off. But when I woke up here, I spent my entire life learning from the Cenobium mage, and I know of no alchemy or magic that could reattach a severed limb. Even if he somehow could heal me with magic, I should be able to detect traces of it. But I sense nothing out of the ordinary. It's science. Medical science. The doctor, Kuras, pinches the bridge of his nose. He sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. Oh, did I make him upset? I'm sorry. I do not know where you come from, but Iridia is the city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike. Information is powerful, and one should not give or receive it freely. Ooh, that's a true life quote right there. You gotta be careful. Since you refuse to divulge your secrets, I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name. You are new to Iridia, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. Do not expect others to extend the same courtesy. Okay, he's warning me. All right, thank you for that, I guess. Do you understand? He glances at my freshly bandaged hands. Loath though I am to admit it, he has a point. I'm a complete stranger to him, yet he saved my life. I take a deep, steady breath. This time, when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself. Lumina. My name is Lumina. It is a pleasure to meet you, Lumina. There's a little more warmth in his smile, his polite demeanor back in an instant. Oh my god. So hot, so I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo time. Thank you for saving me. Or why did you save me? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What I click? I did click random in the air. Okay, I'm going closest to why did you save me? If there's anything I've learned, it's that everybody wants something. With the world in such peril, no one reaches a hand without expecting something in return. Can I ask why you saved my life? You don't know me. The question seemed to startle Kuras. I could hardly leave you to die in the wastes. Assisting those in need is the very essence of a doctor's duty. I've never met a doctor who also handed out free clothes. My fingers find the edge of the cloak. There's a subtle but delicately embroidered pattern around the hem. I try not to think about what about what price Kuros might demand for such a well-made clothes. Let me put save right now. Save. Return. So it goes, okay, I don't remember if I put it or not. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across such a fascinating patient. I blink. What did he just say? Ah, I simply meant that few would cling to life so resolutely or brave such a perilous journey to Iridia. I love like the vials he has like right here, the tubes. I was like he's ready to go. It's like I could not help being curious about you, Lumina. His voice dips to a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. But you're pretty curious yourself. You're pretty curious yourself. Am I? Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my intact fingers at him. Clearly not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. I require no payment, none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin, and leaving you destitute in a strange place would be unethical. I fall silent, unsure of what to say. Nobody will help a horror like me for free. There has to be some kind of trick or a catch, right? Yes. A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold and spares me from having to say anything else. Duty calls. Unfortunately, you are not my only patient today. The knocking grows more insistent, and Kurasan lets out a tired sigh. Please wait. Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops. Okay, so I didn't get it. I thought he was telling me to please wait. That's why I said it like that. Oh well, try again. Alrighty, so okay. Do you need anything before you leave, Lumina? Oh. Before the Solus attacked and my miraculous survival, I had almost forgotten why I came to Iridia in the first place. I need directions to the Cenobium. The Cenobium? Oh, he did not like that. Why? What's wrong with it? The look on his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cold deliberation when he speaks again. Whatever you seek, it is very unlikely you will find it there. The Cenobium's gates open for precious few visitors, and even if they open for you, you would not like what you found inside. My heart sinks. Is he saying that I came all this way for nothing? Risked life and limb for nothing? No, that can't be. I've only just arrived, and Iridia is the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. Then if not in the Cenobium, where would you suggest? Do you know anyone else in Iridia? I shake my head. Then I suggest a local guide. Head to the West Wick and ask for Leander, the leader of the Alderstone. I love that it's in red. Why are they? Well, a lot of the titles are red. I don't know, but excuse me. The what? The Wet Wick. He sounds deeply unamused. Like, I do not have time for these games, he goes. Follow the Adderstone postings. They are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, Tell him I sent you. That isn't much to go on, but Kuras points towards the back door. You will be safe so long as you do not draw attention to yourself. Well, that's great. Yep, that's easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. Oh, thank you! Though he's smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I slip out the back door. Am I never gonna see you again? Oh my god, it's morning. I find myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I pull the new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the contents of empty chamber pots. Something weighs heavily inside of the black pockets, my coin purse. Are those chamber pots referring to the restroom? I know back in the day you had to go in like a pot and you would sometimes take it outside to then throw it out into the street. I feel like that's what they meant because I had to cover my nose with it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Something weighs heavily inside of one of my cloak's pockets. My coin purse. Every last coin that I scraped together for the journey to Iridia is still inside. The purse doesn't even look like it was opened. There were so few coins to begin with, they probably weren't worth stealing. I glanced back at the clinic's closed door. Kudas didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. But he also said that in Iridia, secrets are power. Does he expect me to give up mine at some point? That's not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter why he did it, Kudas gave me a second chance and led on where I might find help. I'd better get going before he changes his mind. I squeeze out of the alley and into the crowded main street. The line outside Kudas' clinic stretches down the road. Two thin peddlers queue alongside weathered elders. If any place is in a desperate need of a free clinic, it's this one. The cobblestones are treacherously rough under my feet. Deep grooves worn between them by regular flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Iridia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated, all cramped together in narrow streets. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in a paper. The smell of fried food drifts over to me, and my stomach gives a faint gurgle. It's so pretty. Even though it's like a worn, you can see the little like the brick and everything. It still looks peaceful, at least for right now. Vendor. This morning's catch, fried up, hot and fresh. Not too many eyeballs today. That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving. So I duck my head under the stall's grubby awning. A large fish leers up at me, its three bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you've got? The vendor points to the metal basket of what looks like strips of savory fried dough. Fresh long lats. 3 copper apiece. Don't burn your mouth. I take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I might not even be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. Well, that's going to be my food for the foreseeable future, so there we go. 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought iron archway adorned with gangling garlands of red and pink lilies. The buildings in this quarter are a dizzy riot of color, painted walls and tinted glass everywhere I look. Sheer red and pink curtains fluttering in open doorways. Musical voices call out invitingly. Incense mingles with the pungent scent of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. This must be Iridia's entertainment district. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the crumbs off my hands when I spot a poster. And it's really good eyes because I can't even find it. Where the heck? It features the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring and the words "The Anderstone" printed above his head. I pause before the poster. What a curious choice of a name. A semi-precious mineral that draws out poison? If Lender is the leader of the Anderstone, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. Leander, right? It's Leander? So it's Leander because Lender's an Len. I follow the line of identical posters. I follow the line of identical posters around a corner. I nearly hit my head on the precariously dangled wooden sign. Looking up, faded orange letters read, "The Wet Wick." Dee 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 dee. The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days, but I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. All right, let's go. Adventure time. Adventure, actually. Let's go adventure. It's not even midday, yet the wick is packed. A loose collection of Iridians crowd the bar, taking up the tables and gathering in the spaces between. I love the ambiance. Like you can literally picture walking in and just seeing all this that they're putting. They speak amongst each other in hushed voices, their faces drawn and grave. A curious glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earrings. And I'm considering searching the bar when a loud voice carries across the room. Now, I'm no prior or curator. I'm not much for paperwork or pencil pushing. And honestly, I don't even think those robes come in my size. I crane my neck, but the crowd is too dense for me to see the speaker. Oh, it goes quiet. Oh, what? Oh, it's... Gather round. I want to show you all something. There's no time to move out of the way. The audience surges towards the center of the room in a sudden torrent. I get pushed, huh? I'm caught up and swept along with them. Oh, I can just feel it. All right. Sorry, I went ahead to say I hydrated my water. Hey! The clatter of falling chairs and tables begins being shoved aside draws out my complaints. I thrash and throw out my elbows as heavy bodies press into mine. Oh, like, get away. Poke everyone. My hip knocks into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself, but the crowd has stilled. A pair of gilded boots stride across the tabletop. I could just imagine, like, I'm holding on and, like, and then I just see the boots and I'm just like, my eyes are following it. Oh my God. Don't do this to me. My God, just that chest alone is like... And the music, I'm just like literally picturing this and I'm like, I love it. If you want nothing but guidelines, if you want nothing but guidelines, impractical policies, and needless bureaucracy, you know where to go. I drag my eyes upward. Oh my gosh. Because I can picture I'm just looking at the shoes and then I'm looking up and then I see that dagger, the belt. I love that belt, by the way. And then the chest. Oh my God, that chest. The muscles, like, ugh. And then these gloves. I kid you not. He's just by looking at him like this, he gives Jason Todd vibes. And I am a sucker for Jason Todd. I'm like, that Robin is hot. Red Hood is like one of my favorite ones from like so sad. His story, all of them are so sad, but his is I'm like, dang. But I'm like, ugh, I love Jason Todd, and he's giving off those vibes, and I'm like, second contender. You're really winning at least for me. Oh my god! A man towers on the table in front of me, arms spread as he addresses his rapt audience. He is giving like everything. Everything of what like Jason taught is like perfect right there. And I just love it. I can't compare, I know, but just by that characteristic and physique, it's just up there. Oh my god, those eyes, the way they illustrated. Oh my god, I love the way how his eyes are the flowers being reflected off his eyes and just give him that that glow hue. Oh my gosh. And then but I'm not going to wait for word from on high. His impassioned words provoke nods and excited whispers. But nothing is as captivating as his brilliant smile. He beams at the crowd around him, a performer on his makeshift stage. I know he does have a gorgeous smile. And unlike those clerics, I don't need the abyss's approval to cast a spell or two. As he raises his hands above the audience, the dagger-shaped earring dangled from his left ear catches the light in a flash of gold. It seems I found. It seems I found Leander. Oh my god, he's so handsome. These are our streets. We make our own luck here. Oh, I love that. He snaps and a flash of pale green light erupts from his hand. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Let me go for pause. I'm sorry, guys. With a flick of his wrist, Leander conjures a ribbon of glittering light. Oh yeah, I did. A delicate flower stem sprouts from between his pinched fingers, one by one, glowing lily petals unfurl. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. I'm in love. Leander. Raises the flowers with a flourish, and the bar bursts into clapping and cheers. I can just imagine going, ah. My mouth hangs open, and not just on account of the impressive performance. There was no indication, no spell circle. I've never seen such a beautiful and intricate spell cast so effortlessly. With skills like that, it's no wonder Kuras sent me here. Kuras. I don't. Leander plucks the shimmering flowers out of the air and turns in a slow circle. Now, who could use some good luck? Eager onlookers scoot closer to the table, but Leander's cool green eyes slide right over them and lock on me instead. I'm like I'm like literally holding my chest. I'm like, this is like a great steamy novel come to life. I love this. My sister's cat is just looking at me. She likes wandering in and she's just looking at me like, can you stop? Oh my god, the eyes. I'm like, you're not her eyes. Just looking at me. Oh my gosh, I need to take a picture and then post it on the site to show you guys how she's reacting to me. There you go. Oh my god, let's see. Hopefully it takes a little bit. I don't know why. It's giving me that face like saying, be quiet, I'm trying to sleep. How about you? My chest grows tight. Exactly what I'm feeling. Suddenly, I'm in the spotlight. That's the one thing they told me not to do, and now here you go. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna do a flip a coin. We're gonna do the easy. So take the flower. It's gonna be heads, and no. Let's do take the flowers tails, and refuse the flowers as heads. So I'm gonna put flip coin on my phone, and then we're gonna go right now. All right. Alrighty. So flip a coin. All right. So take the flowers as tails, and refuses its heads. So I'm gonna refuse the flowers. No, thank you. I'm good. There you go. I said it. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Leander smiled, widens as though he didn't hear me at all. Okay. Are you sure? But as he speaks, the lilies fade away in a shower of op- opalescent, like opalescent light. Oh my goodness. Big words. That's not even a big word, and I'm already struggling. To my surprise, Leander laughs under his breath. That's the problem with flowers. They don't last long, but they leave an impression, right? He grins at me, and I find myself smiling back. I know, I'm just smiling every time I'm reading this. I'm like, you're smooth. I like you. I kid you not, I just get chills. Like my spine is just like. Leander steps off the table, dropping among the excited crowd with a clink. All right, show's over. Back to work, everyone. The audience disperses, and Leander heads towards the bar. Now's my chance. I start after him only to find myself face to face with one of his followers. Sullen follower. Where do you think you're going? I need to talk to Leander. Uh-huh. You and half the low town. Leander's busy right now. Anderstone business. Come back tonight. After the moment we shared, surely Leander can spare a word. But the follower crosses her arms, unmoved. I glance over her shoulder, hoping to catch a glimpse of Leander. As though sensing my gaze, he looks up, and for a moment our eyes lock. Oh my god. You looked at me and left me? I get it, you're a busy person, but we just had a moment. I know. Then Leander turns away to murmur something to the group gathered around him. The follower moves to block my view. Okay, I get it. Gosh. I know you're just doing your job. I know. I'm not looking for trouble. This doctor, Kudas, said I should find Leander. That's. She's interrupted by a hand resting on her shoulder. Kudas sent you. He said you can help me. Leander nods at the woman and she steps aside wordlessly. Thank you. Follow me. He leads me to the crowded bar. There's so little room that his broad. I love it. Oh my god. I kid you not. I'm getting so much goosebumps. There's so little room that his broad shoulder presses against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Okay. I need a moment. I need to breathe. My sister's other cat is literally like right here and just staring at me like, are you okay? Do you need a moment? She goes, I'll leave. Sorry about that. The Alderstone watch out for one another, but they can be overprotective at times. I get it, especially with you. God, those eyes. Are your eyes like that glowing green, like streak just there? You have gorgeous eyes. I know. Lesson learned. Leander flashes me a broad grin. You're new to Iridia, aren't you? He says it with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much? No, but I'm certain I'll remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown. My eyes dropped to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery, and being this close makes eye contact difficult. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. Oh, thank gosh. What'll it be? Surprise me, and add anything my friend wants to my tab. I'm good. I don't drink. I'm good. Water's good. Water's fine. While the bartender leaves to fix our drinks, Leander leans his elbows on the counter. His sleeves right up, revealing a long race scar. I catch myself following its winding path across his forearm. Oh my god, this guy is so hot. He's like one of the perfect like guys that you meet like exactly traveling and you're just like, "Oh my gosh." I'm telling you, oh my gosh. I love it. Leander's eyes wander over me in return. When they lock on my bandaged hands, a bitter taste rises in my throat. Here comes the questions. Is there any chance Kura sent you here for cheap drinks or barely edible appetizers? No. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, sighing when it immediately falls back into place. That's the doctor for you. Always business. I'm not sure he even knows how to relax. The bartender pushes a pair of glasses our way. I don't realize how thirsty I am until the cool water touches my lips. Beside me, Leander takes a deep swig from his glass. So, how can I help you? I need to get to the cenobium. Ooh, he does not like it here. What is this place? As soon as the word cenobium leaves my mouth, the group standing nearby falls silent. From the wary looks thrown my way, it's clear I've broken some taboo. Ah, it had to be the cenobium. Leander pushes away from the counter. Let's continue this conversation outside. I rise to follow him. No, I'm like, okay. Leander leads me into a hallway tucked behind the wet wick. Layers upon layers of frayed and faded Adderstone posters plastered the wall. Seeing them side by side, the resemblance between Leander and his printed likeness is impressive, if abstract. Kuras didn't send you here to ask for a personal escort to the cenobium, did he? From his tone, he already knows the answer. No, he suggested that I reconsider. Yet here you are, asking about a guide anyway. He looks at me expectantly. I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people know about my monstrous capabilities, the better. Thankfully, Leander takes my reluctant silence as an answer. Are you aware of Iridia's particular currency? Information worth is weight in gold in here. I don't much care for outdated traditions, so I'll be completely honest. The cenobium won't help you. They're more likely to torture you than lend you a hand. Torture? My teacher never described anything like that. But the cenobium's supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary. The cenobium has always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge, a shining beacon of hope in a fading world. If any place held answers, it would be the cenobium. That's why I came here. Leander nods patiently. He's like, if I can tell you stories. You're not the first person to fall for their propaganda. I grew up idolizing the cenobium. I wanted nothing more than to join their ranks, to learn magic from the best, to make a real difference. I was young and blinded by the legends of the legacy. I was so darn naive. He shakes his head. All it took was one trip here to Lowtown to show me the truth. Unless you've got a heavy purse or a high-born blood, the Cenobian doesn't give a damn. They'll never open their gates for the ones who need help the most. Then, it's all a lie? Things that seem too good to be true are often just that. Such a simple statement, and yet it leaves me reeling. Leander watches me as though weighing something in his mind. But that doesn't mean you're hopeless. Far from it. I founded the Adderstone to help people like you. We settle disputes, slay Pharaoh soulless, yeah. Hell, we've even been known to patch a leaky roof or two. Whatever troubles you, we can help. Free of charge. I'm shaking my head before he even finishes his speech. My patience is wearing dangerously thin. I appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans. To my chagrin, Leander doesn't look remorselessly surprised. Then you're looking for help with something serious, something not even Kuras could crack. It must be a truly remarkable problem if you came all the way to Iridia, searching for help. Tell me, how can I help you? Leander may not work for the Cenobium, but if his demonstration was any indication, then he's even stronger than the mage who raised me. She couldn't do anything about my curse. But maybe. Indecision gnaws at me. I don't know if I can trust him, but it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this might be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a strained whisper. Let me save this just in case. Yes. Save. Return. Save. Oh. Return. Sorry. I'm cursed. He looks me up and down, taking in my face, my eyes, and finally my hands. Is that why you bandage your hands? My touch is dangerous. It changes people, hurts them. Before I even finish, Leander pulls his left glove off. He flexes his fingers and grins. All right, let's see it. As he offers me his hand, a prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm. An enchantment for protection. But I'm already shrinking backwards. No, thank you. I can't. I don't care how confident Leander is. I don't allow myself to hurt him. To see his kind face unrecognizably warped. I don't want to hurt you. I'll be fine, trust me. I've seen enough curses and hexes to last me 2 lifetimes, but I'm still standing. Do you really think Kurtas would send you here if I could handle it? How should I know? I only met him today. I'm twice as good as any Cenobian mage. If anyone can help you, it's me. You don't know what you're asking me. I'm asking you to trust me. I look from Leander's outstretched hand to his confident smile. Then I begin unwinding the bandages from my hand. Okay, buddy, you asked for it. May all the protection protect you, because I hurt. And I don't want to hurt. If you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. You can tie me up first if it makes you feel better. Okay, I needed to make sure his attempt to at levity does little to comfort me. I was like, okay. With each joint I expose, I did the opposite. It's supposed to be like it's not bringing me any comfort. I just let laugh. With each joint I expose, I grow increasingly certain that this is a terrible idea. But if he's bothered by how my hands look, he doesn't show it. All right, deep breath on my count. I don't want to. My fingers hover shakingly over Leander's palm. I don't want to. I'm scared. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't. I just can't. I'm gonna hold back. I'm sorry. I can't. I hesitate at the last second. Leander does not. His hand closes tightly around my nose. I'm scared. My heart. I'm like, my heart's dropping. It's tightening up. The instant his fingers graze mine, his expression goes blank. Oh no, please. No, I'm gonna cry. Leander? I try to pull away, but his hand remains locked. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate that the music's like even like. Oh my gosh. This game is amazing. I kid you not. I'm like literally crying because I'm so scared of what's going to happen or what's happening. Oh my gosh. And I'm literally feeling this emotion. This is an amazing game. Oh my god, Estrellitas. This game, I'm like, oh my gosh. My whole like breath, I'm like breath has been taken away and I feel like frozen. My stomach sinks, fear gripping me even harder than Leander as he takes a slow, deliberate step closer. Oh my god. Breathe. Respira. Breathe. Okay. His other hand rises. Okay. I gotta really learn how to fight because the last time this happened, I did not do good. His other hand rises, fingers outstretched and angling towards my neck. Oh my god, it's gonna happen again. Where is my knife? Do I have one? No, you're just fine. Oh my god. I held a breath and I didn't even know. Oh my god. Oh my god. You weren't joking. That curse is something else. Leander's hand lands gently on my shoulder to steady me. I didn't even realize I was shaking. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of my kitty. She's just looking at me. She's perched up in her spot, and she's just like looking at me. Let me see if I can get her picture. I'm gonna post her picture also on the side in the corner somewhere. Hopefully, maybe like right here. I'm gonna post their pictures when they go, so I can show you all how they're looking at me. I search Leander's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain as a clear, soft green. Neither of us speak as I trace the contours of his palm, lost in an awareness I wasn't anticipating. My gosh! I'm falling, people. I'm falling. It's not as though I've never been touched before. My curse only extends to my hands. A desperation spurs creativity. But all the pales in comparison to this. All, but all that pales in comparison to this. I've never experienced such intimacy. My fingers, long deprived by years of bandaging, picked up every single detail. The grooves along his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the bones in his wrist. For as long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand without dire consequences. I never realized what I was missing. While Leander's pulse is steady, mine hammers as fear gives way to excitement. Sorry. My cat wants to step on on my keyboard. I'm like, I don't mind replaying this over again, but no, I'm like, no. Okay, so where was it? Oh yeah. Mine hammers as fear gives way to excitement. I'm mesmerized. I'm gonna keep touching it. As long as he's fine with it, I'm fine. My hand glides over Leander's wrist, and up his arm where smooth skin abruptly gives way to a raised scar. I'm really going, okay? It matches the one that runs from his collar to his cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? When I glance at Leander's face, his lips part as he considers his words. You're so beautiful. Am I? He's okay. At his words. Okay. Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this? I'm telling you, it's like a rogue situation. Did you guys ever like, like how she can't even like touch anyone because she drains like their life or their powers? Right? I know she paralyzes them. I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm like, oh my gosh. My hand goes still on his arm. So far. I'm moving my thing. Okay. Then, is it everything you wanted? When I nod, Leander turns my hand into his to inspect the gleaming fusures crisscrossing my knuckles. Sorry, I had to read. There's no revulsion in his face, no fear. He looks up to me and grins. You are so sweet. If you betray me, I'm going to kill you. It's not every day I meet someone as enticing as gold. He winks and lets me go. Oh my God, no, we had a moment. No. I draw my hand back and take a steady breath. My head feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motions of rewrapping my hand, although my fingers tremble too much from the bandages to lie flat. I can't believe that worked. I've really forgotten my manners. May I ask your name? I know we had this like whole moment and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, well, I know what I said, but I'm Lumina. Lumina, this curse of yours is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I can tell you're careful, but it's best you kept this between us. Are you staying in Lowtown? I pause. Room and board was something I'd yet to consider. I don't know. Let's get you properly settled then. The wick is noticeably quieter. Without their leader, most of Leander's followers have dispersed, or in a few cases, fallen asleep beside the drinks. Got any rooms left, or did my lot grab them all to sleep it off? The bartender, who I now realize doubles as the innkeeper, slides a key onto the counter. The usual room? Leander's laugh sounds slightly strained. Oh, excuse you. I know for a fact I would have been like turning my head like, excuse you. Oh, okay, so now, sir. Oh, heck no, you bet. I spilled my guts out. If you, okay, no, you're going too far. All right. This is interesting. What do you mean your usual room? Leander's laugh sounds slightly strained. Yeah, I think I read that again. Don't turn away. Look at me in the eyes. No, not today. This is just for my friend Lumina. I'm going. Okay. Right. Stay as long as you like. You two have fun. He just told you. Have fun? Leander clears his throat, then holds the key out to me. Okay. I hesitate. I don't trust you. No. Now you stay down there, and I'm going to go up. No one tell him where I'm at. Which room I have. Wait, he gave me the key. Someone else like has it. Oh, okay. I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, let alone a room. How much do I owe you? Nothing. My treat, since you shared your secret. Food, drink, a warm bed, anything you need. My heart is like opening up, but now I gotta put my like protection on. I was letting it fall. Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small but heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Iridia, let alone free meals. Thank you. Iridia is twice as dangerous as it is wondrous. Be careful out there. And if you need a reprieve, I believe that's what it is, from what haunts you, come find me. I nod, taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Leander gives me a friendly wave before returning to the bar. Dusk glitters in the sparse rays of light illuminating the room. The furniture is tired, the walls cracked, and a large, lumpy bed serves as the centerpiece. I can't remember the last time I slept in a bed, and I never imagined I'd sleep in one tonight. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. This is why we have to take it. We shouldn't take advantage of all the simple things we have that might feel simple to us, but it's something amazing. I love this detailing, the story. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so immersed. I'm like, two guys I've met, not, and the two guys I've met. Oh my gosh, no hay palabras. There's no words. My expressions and my sounds are what's giving me motivation and encouragement. When I collapse onto the bed, the springs let out a shrill squeaks. Finally, I can allow myself to rest. My eyes fall shut before long. It's sleepy time, a dormir. Go to sleep. Save. Okay, it's saving. I'm gonna cry because this is a demo game, everyone. Estrellas, I'm gonna cry. I wake to pale sunlight filtering through the narrow windows. Despite the clamor of the tavern below, the precious hours of rest have restored my strength and gifted me a flicker of cautious optimism. Let me save it. I know that. Okay. Let me try. Okay. If I play my cards right, today could be the day I get closer to finding a cure. I quickly head out out of the wet wick. Okay, I'm trying to observe like things. I don't know if maybe that'll be like the kind of thing. I really remember from Kill a Clock that I have to remember like a lot of stuff, so I'm like, okay. The air clings, sodden and heavy with the lingering scent of rain. Without the afternoon crowd, the district looks barren and bleak. In the middle of the street, a pair of crows quibble over stale bread crusts. I pause, watching them while I consider my next move. My next move. Kuras and Leander both make it clear that the Cenobium can't be trusted. But I came so far and endured too much to give up now. I need to see the Cenobium for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. Surely someone in the bar can point me to the right direction. Ooh. Oh my god, the way the music went. Wait, what happened? And the dialogue is like, ooh, okay. Because the dialogue box, I've seen that when something happens, it's like faded out, like it's messed up a bit. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud, I think, until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. Oh my god, they're right behind me. Oh my god. I cannot die like this. The shadow trickles down the street in revolts. Formless dark spreads like ink into bloated shapes. Claws stretch. A muzzle splits open to reveal long, jagged teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep I feel it in my chest. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement or breath will snap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to go. I want to look what got me in the eye first. I still myself, then turn. What the heck? The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came, and I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone, save for the figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. Oh my gosh, that is so scary. I kid you not, another story time, but like a quick little brief. I felt something like that, like somebody right behind your neck when they're not supposed to, and it gives you the oh my god. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's such a nasty feeling. It's more, for me, it happened more supernatural. And it was freaky, but that's another story time. We're getting closer to Halloween, and I am going to be doing like halfway to Halloween type of like segment, even though it's already like June, what, 8th? And I missed the halfway to Halloween type of thing, but hey, it's June. It's fine. But yeah, that's another story time that I'm like, I kid you not, it's going to be a whole segment on that. I'm like, I might even do that one with the Oyuki. Because wow, we had a lot of encounters like that. But it's a very creepy feeling. All right. Oh my god. Oh, I love your. Oh my goodness. A monster. That much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for human were it not for the tufted ears and the tail curled around his ankle. Is he like part fox? My god, I love those amber reddish eyes. And that hair. Or the dusk pink eyes. Oh, dusk pink. I got that were like amber reddish. The dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on me. We lock gazes and the monster uncrosses his long legs. Did you see, by any chance, anything that just happened back there? Because I'm freaking out and I need to have a witness to validate that I'm not just going crazy. His hair gleams a shade of red that reminds me unsettlingly of blood, where it curls around his colored throat. Jumpy, aren't you? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an indestructible grin. Did you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound. But the stranger's smile doesn't falter. The only beasts I've seen are the Wick's drooling regulars. Though, this did catch my eye. But, with a flick of his wrist, my in-room key dangled from his finger. It turns on its chain. I'm so like in shock. I'm like, how the heck did I kid you not. I felt like my pad in my pockets. I'm so immersed into this game that I feel like I'm literally there. It turns on its chain, glittering when it catches the light. That's why I gasped a little bit because I say quiet because I was trying to feel for it. My hands fly to my cloak's pockets and sure enough, find them flat. Okay, excuse me, can I have them? Please. Please. This is the only bed I've had in a really long time. He crooks his fingers, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. Yeah, it's a trap. I don't trust you. I'm still on edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edges of my vision. I always seem to attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. I don't know. I kind of be like, who I'm like, I gave it away that I was looking at my pocket. So where did you find it? My key. How'd you find it? What can I say? I'm a sucker for shiny things. His smile's wide enough to reveal sharp fangs. Oh, that is so cool. I'm a sucker for the fangs. I saw you drop it. Liar! You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. Mm-hmm. A bald-faced lie said without a hint of irony. I didn't drop my key, and I didn't sense any magic either. He must have stolen it somehow. I approached the monster, careful to keep it an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. Oh, I want to pet your ears. I know it's not appropriate, but I want to pet your ears. The stranger's chain softly clinks with a tilt of his head. His ears flick. You know what? Now I'm trying to remember because the dialogue box now was always like that. Now I gotta go back and see. I'll remember it. I'll go back. Keeping your distance? I'd be stupid to trust you. You think I stole your dinky little key? From all the way over here? He gives me exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? Do you want me to answer that? You don't want me to answer that. No quieres, because I will say yes. He's got me there. No, I think so too, because I'm like, I didn't drop it. I know for a fact I didn't drop it. I have good hearing. The sheer fabric of his sleeve alone would be too expensive for most street thieves. But he might be a good con artist. That's how he gets his stuff. Hell, his shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. And then there's the shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains always... no matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. Lucky for you, I don't charge. The man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang, and for the first time since I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than dread. My face grows hot. Yep, I just pictured it too when he did that. I didn't mean to assume. I'm flattered, really. Did you think you could pay to pet my ears? Oh, they know that we all were thinking of it. The creators know we all automatically see the ears that we want to. They know. They know the way how we lust over it. No, let me say that. They know how the way we think. They really know how to go into our mind and really like pick all that out. I just need my key back. Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail. Oh my God. I could just picture myself growing hot, like red. I know. Just throw it here. So some spindly little secret street urchin can snatch it and run? He raises my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I could picture my eyes going back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Give me my room. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here. So tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dearie little pig pen? I wonder. listlessly watches the arc of my key swing around his finger. The weather's okay. The weather's shit. The food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless dagger sharp eyes flick towards me. They gleam bright with amusement. What? I. You have to be like a fox type of thing because you're sly. Unless you're just dying to consort with monsters. Oh my god. Oh my god. By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, it's the most frustrating one I've ever. Oh my god. I kind of want to walk away. I'll be like, oh, okay. Oh, let's play along. Let's play along. Let's see how it goes. How'd you know that I spent all my money starved and near? How'd you know that I spent all my money starved and nearly died in swamp just so I can crawl into bed with the first thirsty monster I meet? That earns me a burst of breathy laughter. He gazes at me under his dark lashes. Oh, he's so hot. Aren't you funny? Could you be any more obvious? I have been told sub I have been told subtleties, not subtleties. I think that's what it says. Is not my strength. So, your place or mine? Oh my god! He really wants to play this long game. Okay. I want to. I want to put the first one so badly, estrellitas. Sorry, I had to drink something. It's getting too crazy here. I invite you. If I had my key, I'll pass. All right, I'm gonna. This is where the choice is like. I'm literally like Two-Faced, like just flipping the coin to see which one I'm going to. I invite you if I had my key, or I'll pass. Oh. I was playing hardball, but should I continue playing like the game, or should I just like stop it? Just give me out your key. I'll pass. Tempting, but no. Yet he still smiles, undeterred. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. And something tells me that this one's more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh. I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack me or bite. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. God, this man is, I kid you not, it's infuriating, but it's so gosh dang. Oh, I'm like, I love it though at the same time. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into an innuendo. Even when I'm silent, he goes on as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. Their lettuce is utterly exquisite. Truly a performance to die for. Lutist. They're lutist. I think that's like a I don't know what that is. A lutist. Is that an instrument you play? I don't know. I have to look that up and see. There's life in this dreadful place, if you know where to look. You sound like you know the city well. The monster's gaze flickers from me to the key hanging from his finger. Naturally, this dump was a little more than a miserable little smear on a map when I first arrived. Hightown, Lowtown, I know Iridia like the back of my hand. What about the Cenobium? Do you know where that is? Oh, yep, I'm not liking this responses at all. Even he. His smile vanishes. Surely you Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower looming over the rest? It's a little hard to miss. He must mean that spiral I noticed when I first caught sight of Iridia. The Cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their limp. Okay. I love that. Those stuffy boars in their limp dig tower couldn't even dream of. What do you say? How about the two of us have a little adventure? That is my word. Girl. You're good. You're too good. I've already got plans. Oh, have you some pressing matters at the Cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians? Tea time with the most esteemed abbess? That's my business. What's the matter to you? I square my shoulders and the amusement bleeds out of him. Oh, you're lost. The stranger, finally bored of his own tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The keys rest on his palm, neatly dividing skin and leather. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key. But as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow. I knew it. I really don't want people to get near my arms. Hey! Oh, he's getting closer. I don't like when people get closer. He yanks me down and I stagger, my shoes slipping onto the steps. For a sick moment, I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch. But he's careful not to disturb them, even as he grips my arm. Oh my god, his eyes literally turn like there's no people anymore. Yep. It's like it's there, but it's like faint. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of the road. And death. Ooh, okay. You do not like the doctor. Okay. Kudos. Kudos. I'm like, you do not like him, huh? And that fucking doctor. His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadow around him seethe and boil. And something else. He murmurs against my throat, nose grazing my jaw. His breath trails down my neck, sending a thrill of dread through me. I know, I'm like coping over here. I'm like, his wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger as he gazes at me. Oh my god, he's gonna eat me. He's gonna kill me and eat me. Say, come. Hello. Please let go. Please let go. And don't touch my bandage arm, please. Please do not touch my bandage arm. Let go. Just when I fear he'll bite, his grip loosens, and his eyes widen with awe. It seems I underestimated you. You're... Ooh, you're going to be in trouble. I don't know with who, but you're going to be in trouble. So I'm trying to see if it's very. I think it's very. The stranger's ear flattened, and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging my bandages. Yeah, you better not touch my bandage arm. You're lucky I couldn't, ugh. You're lucky. He twists around to see a woman duck out from the curtains behind him. Her Cenobium uniform is nearly identical to the one my mentor kept tucked away in her closet. Huh. I leave you for all of what, 10 minutes and you're making trouble again? Will you quit harassing the tourists? The stranger, very, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. So suspicious. Can't you see this is a friend of mine? A liar. A natural liar. He grins at me, and his tail swishes coyly. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Veery cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. It will always find you given time. The woman clutches her tongue as though she's heard this recital 102 times. Word to the wise, don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging, I knew it, in the streets. This crook would sell water to a drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it. I knew it, you were fox. It had to be. Everything was a telltale sign. She shrugged off the wilting look from Very. Oh, please, any friend of yours knows it's true. Now hold still. Very rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. And suddenly, it dawns on me that the jingle I heard earlier wasn't coming from his harness, but a heavy iron chain wound around a hitching post and padlocked to the back of his collar. Oh, shoot. The woman produces a crowded keyring from her pocket. She riffles through the dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting into the lock. Okay, you know you're a jerk, but I still feel so horrible that you have to go through that. Come on, unless your friends tagged along on our merry little soulless hunt. They're hunting for the soulless inside the city? Words momentarily fail me. The cleric regards me with a polite, if tight, smile before marching down the stairs. Very lingers. He stretches his arms over his head with a yawn, and I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. I can't help, right? Your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed? Very hops off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Loventian knot? That the one where you take 3 fingers and... Actually, don't tell me. Knowing you, it's probably disgusting. Veery's airy laughter echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from sight that I realize I'm still missing something. Wait! Reflectively, I shove my hands into my pockets and find it. The room key. I raise it to the light. Sure enough, it's my key. But the realization is hardly comforting. I don't know what Veery's game was or what he wanted from me. All I know for certain is that the cenobium was fit to leash him. A fate I could share if that's what his vague warning meant. I let my eyes drift skyward, past the lanterns gently swaying in the breeze, to the cenobium faintly visible through the haze. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. I think it's that one. I'm not sure. Just one glimpse is all I needed. Then I can put this all behind me. This time, the key goes into my coin purse for safekeeping. Dee-dee-dee-dee, saving, it's saving, it's saving. Here we go, here we go. I know it's a saving, but I'm just going to save it here because you never know. Save. Okay, saved it. Okay, and return. It's easy enough to follow the winding streets, climbing uphill towards the distant tower. Hours. Oh my. I get you now. I just remember that the dialogue, I could skip it or go back to it, and I just remember the times I've skipped. I was like, I missed it. It took me this long. It took me to almost 2 hours to remember that. Wow. Okay. Hours later, legs aching, sweat beading on my forehead, I finally find what I'm searching for. The cenobium of the luminous void. It stands at the highest point of the iridia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, ignoring the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gates. I crane my neck up until the top of the cenobium spire disappears into the clouds overhead. The gates are so heavily enchanted that even standing near them sets my teeth on edge. Alchemically reinforced locks, invisible alarm sigils, and who knows what else. So gorgeous. I love the whole detail of it. Knocking seems like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making my presence known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out and tug on a vine as if testing its strength. Wait, you there! The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it, and a gaunt-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up the steep steps towards me. Man, I want to know more about him. He looks so hot, so handsome. Ugh, another tourist. Get out of here once you're done walking. A dismissive wave accompanies his equal dismissive words, and he turns without even waiting for my response. I look back at where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just the leaves blowing gently in the cool breeze. Where'd he go? Did he just vanish or no? I step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. No. Oh, I did not like that one bit. I did not like that at all. Hello. A whisper coats the back of my ear, hot and syrupy. It's back. It's gonna kill me. I jerk away but find no one beside me. Instead, halfway down the staircase, I spot a girl peering up at me. She's barefoot, draped in several layers of worn, moth-eaten clothing. Peculiar metal jewelry hangs across her face and jingles with each slight movement. Her eyes are her most striking feature. They shine a scorching, unnatural crimson. It feels like staring into the sun, and yet I'm strangely captivated by her. She tilts her head, the tinkling of metal riding the wind. Does she have a sword? Do you need help? I don't like. I'm good. I'm unsure how to respond. The air is charged with a mysterious energy, as if each of my words is worth its weight in gold. But after the experience I've just had, I'm not too keen on trusting strangers. No, I don't. The giggling she makes is a chiming, fluttering sound. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. She dips into a polite curtsy. My name is Iris. I was like you once, hopeless and alone. I don't like where you're going, Iris. The ones in the tower won't help you with your pain. I might be able to, though. I try not to dwell on the fact that I'm recognizably desperate. Instead, I focus on her vague offer as I descend the steps. I'm going to put pause. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. That's my mom's dog. Give me a sec. Okay, where was I? Okay. You don't know what I'm looking for. You need what everyone needs in this world. A miracle. Iris turns and my thoughts abruptly scatter. Pitted skin snakes down her shoulders. Oh, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. Oh, okay. A shuddering breath escapes me. Oh, the fuck? By the looks of it, some sort of disease ate away at her spine, leaving her with hollowed vertebrae. Oh my god, that description is just wow. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet I only get a glimpse before she faces me once more, this time looking a bit bashful. I know it's not pretty, but that's not what matters.
The sea spring can cure anything. It can cure you too. Her shining eyes flick to my bandaged hands, then up again, so quick I nearly miss it. I stand there, wordless. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. She extends a hand out to me, her delicate fingers outstretched. I can take you there, if you like. You can decide on your own when you see it. Oh my god, my sister's cat scared me. She just jumped on top of my on my on my high collar chair. Her hand is frail, married with tiny wounds. It's the epitome of vulnerability, the complete opposite of the cenobium's mocking immeasurable gates. And if I say no, it's your choice. The truth is, I don't have much of a choice. Not right now, at least. I wonder if Iris knows that somehow. If there's any hope of finding a cure, I need to follow every lead, including seeing this sea spring for myself. Oh, that's the only option. Well, that's fun. I'm going to die. I cautiously slide my hand into hers. Her skin is ice cold through my bandages. We descend from the higher street. I'm sorry, she's pulling my hair, Azula. Stop. We descend from the higher streets, abandoning their gilded decendency as we cross the river. The wet, derelict districts hold more familiarity for me. However, Iris leads me farther still until I'll meet with an all too familiar sight. I met with an all too familiar sight. Oh, we're outside. I'm going to die. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The sea spring is straight ahead. Iridia's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, but venturing beyond city walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. I shake my head and pull away from Iris. I'm not leaving the city. She circles in front of me with a placating gesture. Don't be scared. I promise you it's all right. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it, and this stretch before you is the safest of all. She cast a wistful gaze over the wastes as if admiring something beyond the vista. The region belongs to, I think it's Ace? Ace? Yeah, Ace. So call him a gang leader, but he's much more than that. Oh, some call him a gang leader, but he's much more than that. It's difficult to string my thoughts together. Only a fool would leave the city, but a primal instinct tells me that Iris isn't lying. She twirls around with another curtsy, jewelry twinkling playfully in the sunlight. Her doe eyes soften with a smile. As I said, it's your choice. Thank you for coming this far. I hope we meet again, Lumina. Wait. Hold on. I have to go back. Did I ever tell her my name? No me acuerdo. I don't remember. How do I remember saying my name? I'm sorry. I almost like when I left, I don't remember. I blink and she's gone. Confusion grips me as I look around, searching for any trace of her. But I'm completely alone, with only the vast nothingness of the wastes for company. Did I just imagine everything? No, that whole encounter was real. Again, that primal instinct insists on it, just like it insisted on Iris's honesty. The sea spring is straight ahead. If it managed to cure Iris, I need to see what it can do for me. It had snakes. I don't think she was able to be cured, right? I venture forth, nerves and determination rolling together in my chest. My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. going to die. I'm looking at everything because I'm going to be gone. For what seemed like an eternity, I force each foot forward. One step, then another, until a realization hits me. There you go. I never told Iris my name. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. A building nestled into a tall cliffside. It happens so starkly out of place that it might as well be an hallucination. It appears so starkly out of place, sorry. Dripping with extra extravagance? Vengeance. I want to get my vengeance already. With extravagance and adorned in honeyed mahogany, it's an ornate jewel of architecture. I'm going to say right here because I don't feel it's not too far. But let's return. Dark silhouettes skirt in both sides. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize that what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watching me in the distance like statues. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Flashes of night chase me. Flashes of last night chase me. The gushes of blood and screams of death. The smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. Exploding into a messy sprint, I push my legs as fast as they'll take me towards the decorated building. The next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. My lungs burn from exertion. I gasp for breath, desperation to be safe. But when I ornate myself with my surroundings, ornate, oh my God. But when I orient myself with my surroundings, oh, looks like a temple? It's more hellscape than sanctuary. What did you expect? Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Instinctively, my hands leaps to my mouth. Kind of reminds me of the Lazarus pit. Only this is red instead of green. But yeah. But the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. It has to be the sea spring, the place that grants miracles. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in writing notes. Seating pillows scattered the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerie empty it is. Oh my gosh. She literally just laid down. She's so cute. She's behind me, just nestled on the pillow and just looking at me through my tower. Hi. Hi, Azula. You comfy, mamash? Yeah? Just staring at me. Do I want to call out? No, I'm going to stay silent. How about that? I don't. I approach the paper covered pillars. I need to get more information. I need to know what's going on before I encounter anything. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for the topmost, the closest one, the bottommost. Usually the topmost. But I'm so short though. I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna trip or something. I reach for the note that's higher up. It reads, "No one will read this, but it's not for anyone else. This is evidence I existed in this rotten, grim world. Even so, I wish I could have stayed longer. The bog girl will be lonely without me. I should have told her how I..." The rest is scratched out. I wonder who wrote this. Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Oh, something's watching me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wood and deck, but it's empty. But it's still empty. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong. Hey! Oh, I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. Oh, they chitter and growl in tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly. All different sizes and species, but sharing one identical trait: glowing crimson eyes. I try to back away, but my heel teeters over the sea spring. I'm cornered. Watch your step. It's steeper than it looks. I don't want to go for a swim. That voice again. At the sound of it, the soulless freeze, their snails quieting. Does this person control? Oh. Why you do that? Why are you always showing me the chest? You know I can't resist it. I'm like right there. I search for the voice source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. Oh my god, you've been watching me this whole time. As soon as I entered, oh my gosh. I was gonna say I don't appreciate it, but I'm the one that entered, so I can't say anything. Oh my god, he's so hot. He's so hot. I'm like, and those eyes are gorgeous red eyes. You look lost, little sparrow. His gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. Oh my god. My heart, my body. Oh, like my gosh. They're the same eyes that I've seen over and over. First with Iris, now with the soulless circling me, all bound by the sea spring blood red. In the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beams. Oh my god, you're so hot, but oh my god. I really don't like that. I can't focus. The soulless growls rings in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat as I struggle to track them. Hey! Eyes on me. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless. Easy for you to say. You're not the one that's thinking that she's going to die. Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite. You know what's not polite? Having monsters that can kill me. For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard? Ooh, this was awesome. I'm distracted and then telling him this is interesting. It's either I'm distracted or fuck you. So let's see what happens. I really want to tell him F him off, but I don't. The thing is, if I tell him that, he's gonna kill me. But I need to stand my ground, though. Let's do the I'm distracted, just because. I'm kind of distracted by the soulless about to maul me. Only on my command. I love how it has bastard as his name. I love that. I scan the soulless again. They really aren't attacking and are posturing more than anything else. You tamed them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them. You little... how about I didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing? And that's punishable by death? He gives a non-committal shrug. Committal shrug. Expecting mercy was your first mistake. My voice stops in my throat. This pastor's terse coolness is both infuriating and terrifying. I rack my brain far away to diffuse the situation. I want to say, tell me what you want, but I'm the one that barged in here. I need help. Okay, fine, I need help. I thought the sea spring could cure me somehow. My voice wavers pathetically. Honestly, honesty has never been my strong suit. He he cants his head to the side, appraising me, but doesn't respond. I fidget nervously. I'm telling you, I came here for help. Are you listening? Your hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hid my hands under my cloak. Show me. Why? Won't ask twice. Okay, well, since you say it like that and you hold my life in your hands right now, I guess I have to. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I didn't, but, you know. With a sharp exhale, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting rid? Are you getting off? I, are you getting off on this? Unwrap them. He rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind, but not when his soulless are on command, away from ripping me to shreds. I'm still nervous because if he comes close to me, he's still going to try to kill me no matter what. Yet, no matter how much I will myself to move, my body stays frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. My hands are trembling when I finally raise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop. With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. He's a monster, with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big. Illuminated by lantern light, his features are stronger and sharper. I know, and those eyes and that chest. Oh my god, you hear that? Subtle clicks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards and find nothing to set my foot on. I'd forgotten my back was to the sea spring. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. Oh my god, I'm hovering above the sea spring. The scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Blazing eyes bore into mine. Told you to watch your step. I'm too stunned to muster the response. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to the solid ground. Following a suitable gesture from his fingers, I'm like, following a subtle gesture from his fingers, the soulless around us disperse and relax. The shift in their demeanor is so abrupt, it gives me whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I let out a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monster pays no attention to me now. He kicks some seating pillows out of the walkways, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. Then suddenly disregarded the sudden disregard is almost insulting. So that's it? I'm not a threat anymore? Never were one. Then why'd you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. Oh, you're smiling, you're smirking, huh? You think this is funny? I thought I was gonna die. I don't like you, even though you have gorgeous eyes. In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. You're Ace, aren't you? Depends who's asking. One of your friends told me this was your territory. She also said you were a gang leader, but there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ace picks up the kettle, walks to the edge of the sea spring, and dumps the contents in, into the endless red. They took a walk. His pleasant, yeah, his pleasant smile stretches ear to ear. I don't believe that for 1 second. Then in an instant, it drops. I get the sense that I shouldn't ask about that again. You said you came here for help. Depends. Can the sea spring cure a curse? Probably. You mean you don't know? Nope. He shakes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration bundles. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him in a questioning glare. When he notices, he returns it with an amused smirk. And you think this is funny? I came here for questions. I came here for answers, and I'm getting more like no responses. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink. I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide to the blood-like pool beside us. The idea of ingesting the liquid makes my guts churn. It's not as if I am adverse to elixirs or decoctions. I've made my fair share of them, but one misstep and you can easily meet with a fate worse than death. Most likely it was no. Is there a price? Always. Ace taps his temple with a finger. You lose it a little bit. It is like the Lazarus pit. That's it. Might have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns him an amused fanged grin. God, he's so hot. This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big happy family in your head. My blood runs cold. I've heard of these before. Group minds. Some legends suggest that independent minds can be physically linked together through a strong enough catalyst. It's never been done before. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish the sentence, Ace strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere to be. There are still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before I can ask one of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out. You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood. Okay, I'm going to save this just in case. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back over to the sea spring. A lone ripple dances on the quiet surface. You can hear it like go. I take Ace's advice and clamp my mouth shut. Ace approaches a nearby soulless, a lanky, doll-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of red eyes adorn its sides. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Ace squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratches its chin, and pats its head. Even though the thing can kill me, that's adorable. A gentle smile plays across Ace's lips. The affection he holds for the soulless is painfully clear. I dip my eyes away from my stomach fluttering at the tender sight. Yeah, I told you. They know how to get into our minds, I swear. They know they're players. It's getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Aww. If it kills me, if it doesn't kill me, that's what I meant to say. If it doesn't kill me, can I keep it? Following a short whistle from Ace's lips, it trots over to the entrance obediently and swing.